we're gonna create some food now for us that is full of sunshine, full of flavor. I'm gonna cook the most delicious chicken burger. Spiced with jerk seasoning. We're gonna do amazing caramelized pineapple, a lovely slaw. So it all starts here with the chicken. I've got a lovely free-range chicken breast, nice and plump, and we're gonna marinate it up. So get your chicken breast on a board, go to the middle of that breast, and gently cut that chicken breast in half. It's gonna cook more evenly and faster. Now, at this point, I can just stab in to the chicken breast like this. That'll help the flavor get into the chicken. Salt and pepper, as usual. I'm gonna go a little kiss of olive oil, like that. And then let's have a look at this jerk seasoning. I love it, I absolutely love it. It's a brilliant blend of allspice, salt, chili, black pepper, cumin, thyme, paprika, bay leaves, turmeric. It's an incredible list of amazing spices. And jerk traditionally comes from Jamaica, but of course used across the Caribbean. I'm gonna be fairly generous, a little teaspoon or two, and then just rub that all over the chicken and massage it in. Those spices I think are absolutely fantastic. And I think like traditionally they'd use that on chicken, goat, you know, fish. And you know, it's a wonderful spice combination. And look at that, we've encrusted it. It's gonna be amazing. So let that sit for a little bit. I'll get rid of this knife and board, wash my hands. Okay, the chicken is marinating. It's only a thin slice, so you can get away with marinating it nice and quick. If you wanted to do it overnight, you can, just don't put salt on the chicken, okay? Now, look, let's just talk about the buns. For me, the story is a soft and spongy bun, right? Wrapped around that really gnarly, gorgeous chicken. So we need to riff off of that. So in my head, when I'm coming up with this, I'm thinking, how can we use the flavor of the Scotch bonnet, because this is one of my favorite things in the world, but control the heat. So let me show you how I do it. Take a sharp knife and slice up that Scotch bonnet like that into little slices. Now, this is very hot, so you might want to put gloves on. I'm fine not doing it. You've got to be careful with chilies, because if you touch your eyes or anything, it can be really painful. Notice I'm using the knife, not my hands. Now, you can see the seeds starting there. The seeds and the white membrane either side, that's where the aggressive heat is. So simply remove the stalk, the seeds, and the little bits of white membrane, just like that. And then slice up the rest of the Scotch bonnet by thinly slicing it so it's delicate. Of course, then whatever you get on your palate will be less of it, so that's kind of controlling the heat by size. Then there's other things you can do. You can take a sieve here and you can give it a wash, right? And I do it in the sink normally, just gonna put some jug of water like this. But even when you're doing this, the smell of it can catch you out, so don't put your nose right above it. So you give these a little wash, like that. Then there's even more things you can do to control the heat. What I want to do is pickle this. I'm going to put vinegar in here, white wine or red wine vinegar, just a couple of tablespoons just to cover it. I'll season it with salt. And then, last but not least, there's a really good little kicker here. Part of this beautiful burger is a piece of pineapple. And I love using the tinned pineapple. That's going to be amazing in this burger. But also what's really good is in these tins, you've got the natural juice. So we'll steal that. Imagine the sweetness there, pulling away the heat from that chili. It's an amazing little pickle and a great little tip. So this will happily sit there like that. And I would use this to bring to life any slaw, to put on any kind of grilled meat, especially in a little bun. It's amazing with rice. You can use this also just as a little kicker on a lovely little chili con carne or a stew that needs a bit of life. So chicken, bun, and the lovely Scotch bonnet pickle ready to go. Let's make a very fast little slaw. So I'm gonna take some carrot and just grate it on the coarse side of a box grater. Of course, you can use any crunchy veg you can get your hands on. So it could be radishes, it could be cucumber, it could be a little bit of red cabbage. Fill your boots, do what you want. I've got some white cabbage here and give it a little grate. Try and do quite nice long strokes. So I only need enough for me and Buds. So instead of using mayonnaise, I want to go more tangy, fresher, and way more healthy. So I like to use a nice natural yogurt. It's about 90% less fat than mayonnaise. And I'll just season that up with a little salt and pepper again. And there we have the most delicious, simple slaw. And what I love to do for seasoning and a little bit of a slap, bring it to life, is steal a little bit of this liquor from the chilies. So actually, before I do it, I'm gonna have a little taste. Always good to know what you're doing. The flavour is so amazing. It already tastes like peaches and apricots, and it's really floral. And with the pineapple juice, it's just getting better and better. That will ramp up this slaw really, really nicely. And there you go. Everything's ready and raring to go. Hello, big boy.
Hello.
You all right?
Yeah.
Hungry?
Yeah.
I'm doing a nice little chicken burger. Have you ever had Scotch bonnet chilli?
No. Do I have to have the Scotch bonnet chilli?
You don't have to have it, just a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to train you. Right, let's get cooking. Here, I've got the barbecue lit, but you could do this in a pan, in the house, easy peasy. You can see I've got a high pile of coals here, so that's your hot side, and then almost nothing there, so that's your cooler part. So we've got control. I want to cook the chicken hard and fast, so it's gnarly on the outside and juicy on the inside, and I want to get that pineapple caramelizing. In actual fact, I'll have 2 more slices. So I'm going to go onto the cooler side with the pineapple, and then with the chicken, and on we go. Beautiful. Probably a couple of minutes on each side if it's nice and hot. If I'm cooking this in the house, I just have a big non-stick pan on full whack. So what's pretty cool about the chicken is we've already cut it in half, so it'll cook twice as fast. It will also have more of the seasoning on it, so you're gonna get double bang for your buck. Let's turn it over. Yes! Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at the dancing fat. And then with the pineapple, hopefully we'll get some nice caramelization there as well. So look, the chicken's coming off now, and I don't want to overcook that, so just put that onto a plate, and we'll let that rest as you do. Get these beautiful pineapples with the chicken, get these buns toasted up, then we're ready to rock and roll. So let's build these burgers. They are a thing of joy. So we have our slaw on the bottom. That is good for catching all the juices from the chicken. Get that on there. Then I'll go on with a piece of pineapple, juicy, juicy, juicy. Then let's get that amazing chicken. I like to slice it at an angle. So let's just do it into 2 or 3. And look at that. Oh, yes. Can you see the juiciness? So not overcooked, gnarly outside, and really fresh, clean inside. Look at that. So we'll start racking this up. Resting juices I'll put on top of the burger. They make a massive difference. Look at that. For Buddy, I'm just going to put 3 Scotch bonnets over, like that. What I will do is take a little bit of that juice and just kiss it with that, because it's going to be amazing. I'll be a little bit more aggressive with the Scotch bonnet. I'll have a little wodge like that, and then bun on top. Come on, man. You know that's going to be a mouthful of heaven. Come on, then, my best mate. Here you go. A small introduction into the wonderful world of, no, not chili, Scotch bonnet. That's a different level. I think it's my favourite chili in the whole wide world.
Really?
Yeah. Have a try, though. Tell me what you think of the chicken. It's going to be a messy affair, that's for sure. Wow. The pineapple and the chicken's just so good. What do you reckon, Buds?
It's good. I love the chicken.
Can you taste the chili?
Yeah. It's still a bit hot, but it's really nice.
Really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is the perfect end to a great little dish. Amazing flavours. And me and Buds in our quiet little spot, taking it all in. Happy days.